The Roaring Twenties. Believe me when I say this is everyone's favorite theme when it comes to murder mystery parties. And for good reason. This is the era of the prohibition, bootlegging, gangsters, flapper girls, jazz music. It's classy, it's swanky. So how about some clues for a murder mystery party? I guess I don't know exactly what you're looking for here. If you're looking for clues to point you towards your guilty party, I would need a little bit more information to know like what kind of clues would point in the direction of that person or any other of the characters. But we can talk a little bit about the motive, means, and opportunity that you would use in a Roaring Twenties party, because that gets everybody started. So when you're thinking of motive in the 1920s, like I said, the prohibition is very prominent, bootlegging is very prominent, and so a big motive could be some kind of hooch deal gone wrong. Think about modern day drug deals, because that's kind of what it was back in the 20s, except for it's hooch, it's booze. Maybe some kind of gambling or poker tournament that turns sour. Also gangsters. Maybe there's a disloyalty to one of the gangs or rivalry between a couple of gangs. When we're thinking about means, we're thinking about what that murder weapon was and who had access to it, who had their hands on it, who had the knowledge and the ability to use. Forensic science and fingerprinting really wasn't a big thing back then, so you really gotta rely on your basics. If your murder weapon is a gun, who has the knowledge to use a gun, who has good aim with a gun, who has poor aim with a gun? That's an easy way to eliminate some suspects. If your weapon is a knife or a shiv is a 20s slang term for sharp object. Obviously, any of your characters could grab a knife and stab somebody with it. So you want to look at who has more strength. It takes a lot of force to be able to stab somebody to death. Maybe somebody talks about some injuries that they had in their arm or back or hand that would prevent them from being able to use a knife with enough force to kill someone. And the same goes for blunt force trauma. Strength and agility is going to be driving force here. Opportunity is kind of something that's unchanged between all the eras, because it's just who left the room at the time of murder, who was without a witness at the time of murder. It's easiest to say that your victim left the room and then also have a few other people that left the room at the time of murder, so they're out of the room without a witness, and they could all have different excuses for being out of the room without a witness. I hope you found this helpful. If anybody has any other suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Let me know if there's any other topics you'd like me to tackle. Happy sleuthing!